You guys know I am like so crazy passionate about what I do. I'm passionate about my team, Fierce Fit Pride, my tribe of amazing rock stars, my girls, and I have been racking my brain lately trying to figure out how I can share just what this community is all about. How I can share what that life change would look like for any of you who maybe are entertaining the idea, or what that life change would feel like for you. And I realized there's actually no single post that I could make, and there is no nugget of insight that I could give you, through my biased eyes, obviously, that would necessarily paint the picture of the crazy, amazing magic that happens within these groups every month, that happens within people's lives every month. And then it came to me. Hello, duh. I have to ask the people in the Fierce Fit fam how this opportunity has changed their lives, what they love most about what we do in our groups every single month. And the best part is, all of these people that you're going to hear from, they're all people who had their excuses before they got started. They're all people who told me no before they told me yes. And I look at their transformations from day one until now, not just physical, but mental, emotional, spiritual, self-love, empowerment, all of it. And my mind is completely blown. So do yourself a favor. Don't take my word for it if you want to be stubborn about it, and listen to them.
I learned that I had a very limited sense of self-worth or self-confidence, and that has been something that I struggled with for a very long time. I'm 31 years old, and it took me 31 years to really figure out that I can be myself and I can love myself, and nobody's got to put that down. Nobody can put that down. I don't care what you say. I don't care. I can't even put that down.
One of my favorite parts about the challenge groups that Meg runs is the sense of community. That is something that I never even knew I was missing.
I look forward to working out, honestly, every day. I now make it a huge priority, and if I don't work out, my body basically screams at me and is like, you need to work out, I need this, I need it to function.
Getting a little excited.
It's hard to narrow it down. One of the biggest things is that I started to dream again, and I stopped giving myself limitations. I truly believe that all of the dreams that I desire and that I now write down and think about and make them true attainable goals, I can attain them, and there's no more limits on there's not enough money, there's not enough time, I would never be able to do that. If there's something I want, I can do it.
I became a part of Team Beachbody because Meg Howe was amazing enough and kind enough and I guess knowing enough to reach out to me, and she saw something in me that I hadn't seen in myself for a while, and that was the confidence and ability to really make sure that my fitness and wellness were priorities along with my job.
I've lost 30 pounds this September. I've had to buy a whole new wardrobe. Eating healthier, making better food choices, reading labels and ingredients. And if you knew me before, the only time I read the label was to see what was in there that I didn't like.
One thing with the PiYo that I've been doing is I like that sometimes there's a 20-minute workout, sometimes there's a half-hour workout, sometimes it's 40 minutes, sometimes a full hour. So there's a lot of time variation, so if I don't have time for a full hour, I can swap it out for one of the 20-minute ones and at least feel like I did something productive for myself. So that's one of the cool things.
Well, I am the healthiest I've ever been. I eat healthier, I work out regularly, and I'm taking better care of myself.
The number one thing that's cool about joining this community is that it gives you a place where your day-to-day victories are celebrated.
Today, a year and a half later, in better shape than I've ever been, happier than I've been in a very long time. I'm emotionally well, physically well. I had a hip injury that hardly bothers me anymore because of these amazing exercises.
I have found, again, so much of a joy in working out. My husband is deployed, and I found myself going into such a deep, deep depression. I really decided that I needed to find something that was going to occupy my time and that I needed to put my whole heart into. And this team has given me that.
I didn't really think I was the kind of person that really needed a group of people. Like in the past I've been able to do it independently. But like I said, since I've joined the group, I find that I'm more consistent with it. It's not so much on again, off again.
The empowerment that I've got, it's freed me in how I eat and think, switched my mindset from deprivation and everything is a no, 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 to understanding that it's all about the yeses. It's about, yes, this is good for my body. Yes, this feels good for my body to work out, to eat healthy. These are good things.
These challenge groups are amazing. Joining the Fierce Fit family, not only between the challenge groups, the coaching, and just trying to work it all back into who I am, makes me realize that I'm a bigger person than I let myself be before.
Yes, it's about changing your body and feeding your body these great foods that fuel it and make you stronger, but it's so much more than that.
One of the things I really like is it's not about getting that killer body. It's about having a body that doesn't kill you. I really like that our group is empowering in that sense, empowering in health and learning to love our bodies and how they function.
So my favorite part of the accountability group is the support system. So for the days that you're needing the encouragement to work out, it's great to have people on there who help motivate you and cheer each other on.
I never realized how important and supportive and inspiring, motivational, and empowering for me it could be.
And I think what changed for me is that I never felt like I was burdening other people with my successes. It was always something that was fully appreciated and celebrated by the entire community.
I love that. It's like every day checking in with people. It's like a little gift to myself. And I really value the things that people have to say and that people share. And it feels like everyone's kind of always paying it forward all the time.
I definitely look forward to reading everyone's posts and then also hearing the great feedback on my posts as well.
And supporting one another as women, fiercely supporting one another as women. I think that is really important, and it's very rare. Sadly, it's very rare nowadays to have women building each other up rather than tearing each other down, rallying for one another. And it's really helped me to not just be on the receiving end of that, but it's taught me as well to be on the delivering end of that.
I didn't think about myself as someone who could help others. I just wanted to help myself. And through the challenge group and the amazing group of people in there, I realized that it doesn't matter what you put on there. Somebody is going to take it and run with it. Somebody's going to go ahead and say, hey girl, you're kicking ass today.
It's creating and building this momentum of people enriching their lives and, finding joy and happiness, things that, motivate me. Now I've got this additional community, group of people that are around me and doing the same thing, spreading joy every day. And I love it, and I'm very grateful to be a part of it.
Our fierce leader, Meg, tells us all the time that we need to make ourselves a priority. And I really learned by doing this program and being a part of this Fierce Fit team that I'm worth it. We're all worth it. It is important for us to take time for ourselves, and we should never feel guilty about that.
Holy cow, it changed my perspective on myself and who I could be and who I was motivating.
Really, when you get down to the nuts and bolts of it, has nothing to do with food or exercise, and really it's all about the love. And I'm seeing progress physically and health-wise and emotionally and mentally.
Recently went to my company's semi-formal dinner dance, and I had to buy a dress. And I found this long floor-length green gown. It was 2 sizes smaller. I was on top of the world. I felt like a princess. Like, you know, an unveiling as I went there, being unveiled as the whole new Annie.
We all are better for each other, as opposed to women who usually knock each other down or compete. We're here to support each other. So that is the best part, and that's helped me so much.
Make the time for you and do it for you. It's going to change your life. It's changed mine dramatically, and I can't thank you ladies enough for giving me this opportunity to be a part of this team. Just do it. On that note, and on my crying face note, it's time for me to go work out and be accountable and check in with my ladies.
I've made some great connections, people I consider friends, not just teammates, but friends.
I've learned to dream again. I've learned to set new goals and have dreams and ideas and things to strive for. I'm 46 years old, and I thought, okay, this is my life. I'm done dreaming, and I go to my job, spend time with my daughter. This is what I do. But no, I have goals and dreams now, and this was awoken in me by being a part of this Beachbody community.
Team Beachbody is also team love. It's about loving your community, loving the life you're in, loving the world around you, and loving yourself.
So what are you waiting for? Really, what are you waiting for? Are you ready to push past your best, worst excuse? Are you ready to open your heart up to receiving more? Are you ready to start living your life in love and in health and in empowerment, and just ditch all of the ick and all of the excuses and all of the powerlessness that has been holding you back and clipping your wings until today? Because if you are, I want to do it with you. And I want to hear you roar.
Roar! Only for you, Meg.
Roar! Roar! Everyone's a critic. Do you think you could do it better?
I'm brushing up, I'm looking down, I'm working on my roar.